teams, and a big reason why. They both got their starting quarterbacks back last week. For the Vikings, the vibe changed with the return of JJ. There's a fire in his eyes that we feed off. And you can't say enough about the Ravens getting Lamar Jackson back. Zay Flowers told me every offense, and Lamar told us he feels great physically and mentally after that hamstring injury. He said, we all know, starting now.
Teams, especially the Ravens, they said repeatedly, we know we put ourselves behind the 8 ball. Now it's just a matter of Minnesota won the toss, as they've done each time this year when they've won the toss. They elect to defer, and the kickoff to Keaton Mitchell and Justice hits the 30 and down at the 31-yard line in the arms of Dallas Turner. And out comes Lamar. He has been fantastic since his return to the field.
I just don't think he gets the credit that he deserves, and the touchdowns that he scored, the stress he puts on that defense. But boy, it's going to be fun to watch him throw the ball here this afternoon.
On first down, almost intercepted. The ball gets thrown there. He wanted to stand up and throw the quick screen, and nothing doing.
One of the things that you're going to have to be careful about with this defense, very, very good. We saw him with 2 interceptions last season. That goes right through the arms of Jonathan Grenard.
Keaton Mitchell motioning out of the backfield. Lamar Jackson will keep, and trying to find some room. This noise is going to be a real focus for these Ravens all day today. Tough place to play.
It really is. It's at the line of scrimmage. When they play in Baltimore, they're going to be able to get out of a bad play, change your protection, take something that may not have, is going to be dialed way back.
Blakely with the catch, short of the first down at the 39. 2 yards shy, thanks to number 2, Isaiah Rodgers.
Can't ask for anything better. When you go against this offense of the Baltimore Ravens, when you have Lamar Jackson and you have Derrick Henry, you have Zay Builder for that Vikings defense. We talk about the quarterbacks and the offenses rounding out and getting healthy. I think you could say the same for both of these.
3 and out, Miles Price ranging to his left, picks it up on the bounce at the 10-yard line. Malachi Starks on the tackle, and out comes J.J. McCarthy. First about at the top of the broadcast, 2 good quarters, 10 kind of meh quarters so far. Yeah.
Right, yeah, and that's been another issue, is the health. And when you're not healthy and you can't be in the lineup, you don't have that opportunity to.
Deadline starts for the Ravens. McCarthy batted at the line by Kyle Hamilton. And Kyle Hamilton,
you just got to find him. You know, he's amazing. We hear that phrase, chess pieces, and Kyle Hamilton is one of those guys. What was impressive when we talked to defensive coordinator Zach Orr was playing that Sam linebacker in that nickel defense. I mean,
down at 10 at the 14, it's Aaron Jones, and Jones nudging his way out near the 19, healthy.
Yeah, 6 different combinations of their starting 5, but not the one that they have as their Jones has to be a part of this game. He's one of those guys, when he's not involved, the energy is not the same on the offensive side of the ball.
6. McCarthy with pressure in his face finds Justin Jefferson and a first down. Boy,
this is outstanding by J.J. McCarthy. Here he is right here. Watch this. He's going to stand in the pocket. Watch. Just silly. It's going to get an extra 15 yards tacked onto that. This is a good play on both sides of the ball.
And the handoff is to Jones. Not much there. Travis Jones again on the tackle. That's why they went out and got Draymond Jones.
Yeah, when you think about Ravens defense, you think about pressure and chaos and stress and all those. Bringing Draymond Jones into this team, he's playing his best football over the last 4 games, 4.5 sacks. Draymond Jones this afternoon.
McCarthy steps away from pressure, finds Jones on the sideline and out of bounds. The thing is, he's been in the system for 2 years now, so when he got here, there was really no transition in terms of
in Seattle, in Tennessee, where he spent the last 2 seasons. So he's going to be able to hit the ground running here this afternoon.
Now he'll rush inside, he'll rush on the edge. McCarthy on 3rd down, floating it up for Naylor, and he drops a dive. Alohi Gilman saves a touchdown, but Jordan Addison, or rather Jalen Naylor, on a beautiful
drive has been for J.J. McCarthy. He has taken what the defense has given him, and now you got to play dialed up. What did we say at the top? Get downfield at some point, and when we do take advantage of that, that was an outstanding throw by J.J. McCarthy, and has the ability to make all the big throws out there. He's just got to do it more often.
Longest pass allowed by Baltimore. 6 NFL Challenge. Download the Fox Sports app right now and enter for free for a shot to win your share of $10,000 in cash prize with the long catch of 62 from McCarthy. and now Minnesota in the red zone for the 28th time. First and goal. It's Jones to the left, and Jones to the end zone. Vikings on.
Down, we get a great block by Christian Darrisaw. Look at that gaping hole, but it was because just the release by those two tight ends, a run fit.
Now Will Reichard tries the extra long pass to Jalen Naylor, set it up for the Minnesota Vikings, and then it's Aaron Jones who finished it. 6-yard touchdown run for Aaron Jones, senior. His first rushing touchdown of the year. Of course, he's missed so much time. And the short kick. Keaton Mitchell from the 8-yard line. Mitchell with the tackle, and here comes Lamar Jackson. You see the numbers this season. We were talking with Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell, and he said that Lamar was devastated. He didn't throw it well, and they wanted him to work out as a receiver. And he said, I
more skills even back at that time, so many years ago. Kevin O'Connell is just unique in how he puts it.
Look, that guy's got a warrior spirit. Just show me a more competitive guy in this league than Lamar Jackson. Great technique, great fundamentals.
It's the guy, right? When he goes to the combine, everybody knows what he can do with the football in his hand as a runner, but everybody wanted to see, kind of embrace and lean into, I am going to make myself become a really, really good passer with the
at the 38. Now brings up a 3rd and 4. Remember, Baltimore went 3 and out on their first possession, and a big third.
Actually better the further the distance is on 3rd down, and probably, even with him being out of the lineup, I'm sure that Lamar Jackson, they're either last or middle of the pack.
With down out to the 44, where Harrison Smith and Jay Ward combine on the stop.
Yeah, I mean, you've got after years when they came in together, and that's just hard to defend, and you wonder why. How can they be struggling on the 3rd and get that ball out quick? They should be much more successful.
Patrick Ricard, the fullback, lining up in front of Henry, off Flowers, but he hangs on for 16.
Yeah, just a really nice job by Zay Flowers here on the outside. And again, you look at these throws, look at the safety coming in right there. You see Harrison Smith coming in. That ball is out.
Vikings with the 7-0 lead, but the Ravens now on the move. Inside the Minnesota 40. Here's Henry. Lamar Jackson last week, when you were impressed with how he worked the pocket.
Yeah, I just think we all know how he moves throughout the road, how quickly he transitions from the really good ball security in the pocket to making that throw, and even playing the field. He wants to get that ball thrown down the field.
2nd and 9. Better touch on a ball than you saw from Lamar Jackson.
You look at this from our level right now, you're like, uh-oh, so good. He is such a good passer of the football.
It's like he knew Byron Murphy was 5'11", and he said, it's Henry looking for the short yard. The mechanics of Lamar Jackson, Allison, are something impressive, aren't they?
Yeah, and the Ravens feel like there's nobody in and a chip in the football, and it breaks down everything from velocity, miles per hour, and a skeletal measurement of how their mechanics last year, and then this year, it's just all about keeping that consistency.
Well, he's been not said, look, this guy is a future Hall of Famer. He's going to wear the gold jacket someday.
Going up against a guy like Lamar Jackson that poses the threats that he does as a quarterback. And then the thing that you line up, he really puts a ton of stress on your defense.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson high and wide, and Andrews just can't quite pull it in.
But again, we talked about Kyle Hamilton being smart. There's Josh Metellus being smart and not doing hurt.
3rd and 7. So deflected and incomplete. It's gone off the hands of 2 tight ends on the last 2 plays. This Isaiah Likely.
They had the game last week. There's Isaiah Likely on the inside, just kind of finding that soft spot. And yeah, I mean, that's perfect delivery by Lamar Jackson.
So a field goal try for the rookie Tyler Luke. NFL, this from 44. And Luke sneaks it in to give the Ravens. Miles Price, a yard deep in the end zone. He will bring it out. Had a 99-yard return called back on a penalty last week. The Vikings, specifically Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones Sr. is the Vikings Salute to Service Award nominee. His older brother Xavier is in the U.S. in Minneapolis, served 27 years. And this was pregame. Vikings run out. Aaron Jones, and just a moment ago, the Salute to Service, they honored Mom during the break. And Aaron came running over the yard line. So it means so much to Aaron, and this was the big, tremendous story. And by the way, if you want to know more about the life and times of Aaron Jones, I cannot tell you, it's a long-form story. Just an outstanding job by him in writing the story of Aaron Jones. Loved reading it. The rookie from Marshall knifing in and throwing him for a 5-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, it's going to come. And he's able to get back inside. You have those defensive stunts, and you're moving to the right? You're going to run an outside zone.
On third down, but this is 3rd and 12. They set it up for Jefferson with blockers in front. Now he'll throw it back the other way to McCarthy. Down by 2 yards. Van Noy had a shot at him. He slipped through that. Trenton Simpson had a shot. He slipped.
The Justin Jefferson throw back. That's a great sell. And look at this throw all the way back across the field. It's defense, right? I mean, you're thinking when that ball gets to J.J. McCarthy on that side of the field with some blockers out front, this is going to be...
As Kyle Hamilton was the guy who found himself on the other end of the field to make that play. Ryan Wright to... And after that play, McCarthy, Alohi Gilman, up their own 15-yard line. And on first down, the handoff is to Derrick Henry, who fights... Get him to stop talking. He'd call every day. Go. I just want everybody to remember there are 2 fullbacks in this game, and they play regularly. C.J. Ham
happen very often when we've got one on each side. So it's going to be fun today to get to see how they use the fullback position in today's NFL game.
He spent time on the defensive side of the ball in his NFL career as well, and some movement up front.
By the offense, number 72, 5-yard penalty. It's 2nd down.
Well, we've got the snow flurries inside here, but...
Won 5 of their last 6, taking on the Giants here, and Kyle Monungai pushes his way in from 8 yards out. Bears leading this one 7-0.
But I'm guessing Pam Oliver's not thrilled being on the sidelines in that cold and snow. Second play by Jonathan Allen. He sniffed out that screen to Derrick Henry beautifully, and it brings up 3rd and long.
The pass rush, and you kind of get pulled right into the play. And he's just kind of drifting across the line, and Daniel Foss slide into that screen pass.
Third down and long. To the sideline for Andrews and out of bounds at the 19. Team on. They don't have to punt it before the end of this first quarter. Punt it before the end of the quarter. Well, we're sad to report on the passing of former NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue. Deck's your commissioner the entire time you played.
Yeah, my entire career. Did a great job in